Before we start, I want to make one important message. All the notes and flashbacks are in the Notes tab. Everyone enjoy reading. All of the kids who became genies came to the academy for team assignments. I didn't change the teams, all according to canon. Everyone was taken, and team number 7 was left waiting like a chico. Naruto will set a trap for Kakashi, and won't even look at the fact that Kakashi is like his brother or maybe father, and won't even look at the fact that he helped him with kyube, since he knows Kakashi reads his horny books. 2 hours later, Kakashi walks into the classroom and is sorry I'm late. A black cat ran across the road, had to go around, after which he smiles with one eye and calls the team to the roof for introductions. Introduce yourselves. Tell us about yourselves. He asked Kakashi, what's there to say? Give an example. Said Sakura, okay. My name is Kakashi Haddock. You don't need to know my dreams and goals, but you have to tell me. You go ahead. I pointed at the pink-haired girl, and my name is Haruno Sakura. I love. She looked at the brunette, then said, name. And he looked at the brunette and blushed. I see. Said Kakashi, and pointed at the duck. I'm Uchiha. I like training with my brother and Shushi-san. I don't like Naruto sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Alright. You go ahead now. Said Kakashi. I'm Uzumaki Naruto. I want to become as strong as Uchiha Obito's father, and like you sensei. Said Naruto with a kind smile. Pleased to meet you. Tomorrow our first mission will begin. Come at 5 into the 7th polygon. I advise you not to eat anything or you might vomit. Having said that, he disappeared. The team went home and woke up and came to the range. Kakashi was late as usual. He arrived at 8 a.m. Yo, sorry for being late. Saw a grandmother with heavy bags. Had to help carry them. Again the excuse and the trademark smile. He took the bells from his pocket and started ringing them. Here is our mission. Today I want to look at your abilities, so that in the future I will understand what missions we will perform. Your mission is to take them away from me. If you can't take them away from me, you go back to the academy. Why are there 2 of them? Sakura asked. One of you will return to the academy. You have 6 hours to do this. I'm going to turn my back for 10 minutes and you hide. Said that and walked over to the pole, put 2 ramen portions there and set the alarm clock. Then took out a book and started reading. The boys hid. 10 minutes passed. Kashi was also standing and reading the book. The children didn't go out to attack, as they were all well aware that they couldn't defeat him head-on like that. Yeah, even Naruto won't fool around. He's hiding now too. Kashi never waited for them and started looking. The first thing he found was Sakura, who nearly pissed herself when she saw Sensei. Naruto and Sasuke saw this and decided to help Sakura. They got into a fight, but Kakashi was able to fend off all attacks with one hand, not even having to remove the book. I won't describe it further because it's pointless, but the outcome is not like in canon. Kashi tied Sakura to a pole since she wasn't doing shit. He disappeared, saying to continue after lunch and not to feed her. Naruto remembered his father's legendary quote and decided to give his lunch to Sakura. Sakura, take my lunch. Said and held out his lunch to her. Naruto, but Sensei said not to feed. Eat, Sakura. Don't be afraid. I don't feel him around. Even though Uchiha was annoyed by this girl, but decided to share the food nonetheless. Uchiha was a genius among his peers and thought on an empty stomach. They would never overpower Junin. Sakura took her lunch and then Kakashi instantly appears. You made it through. Well done, but sensei, Sakura said. Those who don't comply with the mission are considered scum. Those who abandon their comrades are far worse than garbage. Tomorrow you and I will do the real mission. Be at the residence at 7 said sensei, and disappeared. They came and took the mission. The mission as in canon, escorting a bridge builder. All as in canon. I won't go into detail. Well, you're probably wondering what Obito does. Obito serves in the sun with Itachi and Shusi. They returned to Konoha. The Hokage said the exams are about to begin. Kakashi informed his students of this. They didn't refuse. The exams began. The first stage is written. Just like in canon, Naruto won't answer a single question. But that will be enough to pass on, as the first stage is actually a test of the team's stealth, how stealthy they can act. Then Ibiki will tell them to think hard before going to the second stage, as the second stage is very dangerous. To which many agreed and left the class to pass next year. Madara and Enko came and took the children to the forest of death. There they filled out forms that Enko was not responsible for their lives. Then gave the go-ahead and everyone ran randomly into the forest of death. Meanwhile, somewhere in the forest of death, Orochimaru, what did you want? Hurry up. I can't be seen here. Can you become Hokage if I eliminate the teacher? You want to kill Hiruzuna? Yes, I want to rule Konoha from the shadows. You can help me do that. Soon we'll rule the world. Even the Akatsuki will obey us. So, can you become the new Hokage? I'll do my best, said the mummy grandfather. You'd better try. Also, my body is already failing me. I need an uchiha. I hear there are 2 geniuses in the uchiha clan, Shusi and Itachi. I want the body of one of them. I'm afraid you won't be able to handle them. I can offer you Sasuke uchiha. He's here right now. Old man, are you trying to give me Genin? He's talented. One of this year's best. Well, let's see. If he's here, I'll go to him. Oh wait. When are you going to attack the third? You got the question wrong. I'm going to attack all of Konoha. I'll start at the last stage of the exam. You keep your head down. Alas, I'm against it. Old man, are you tired of living? No. You misunderstand me. If you attack Konoha, I'd like to see something fall to me too. Oh so? What do you want? I want to take the rinnegan from a uchiha. So take it. What do you want from me? Lend me your boys. Who's this uchiha I know? It's Obito uchiha, back from the dead. He betrayed Nagato. Apparently Minato was able to brainwash him before he died. Aha. That one-eyed guy or something. The mummy nodded. How many men do you need? 2, if I may. All right. On the 4th stage, wait outside the gates of the arena. My man will find you himself. Now get out if you don't want to be seen here. Danzo disappeared, and Orochimaru went to get the scrolls. There's kind of no change here, either. Orochimaru will put a cursed mark on Sasuke. The same teams as in the anime will make it to the 3rd stage. The battles are the same. Before the final stage, all teams were given a month to prepare. Everyone has been training. The training was the same as in canon. Everyone seemed to come to the arena to complete the final stage. It's not canon anymore. Gentlemen, first fight. Neji Hyuga and Naruto Uzumaki are scheduled to fight. But no sooner do they start than Sand and Sound launch an attack on Konoha. There was such confusion that Naruto was kidnapped and fled the arena. Obito, who saw this, ran after them. Kakashi left all the Sounders, Tage and Asume, and went to rescue Naruto himself. Gaara, or rather Shikoku inside Gaara, started waking up and his brother and sister started carrying him away. Examiner, been fighting, their sensei told Sasuke to go after them. Suki left after them. Itachi and Shusi went after him since, well, he can't handle it there alone, or Akarashim, who had. Meanwhile, Kabuto, who stole Naruto, ran to where Shusi suicide. Obito and Kakashi caught up with him. Kabuto realizes that he can't stand up to the two Sharingan carriers at once and lets Naruto go. Naruto runs up to Obito and takes his eye, stealing Obito's eye. He escapes from there. Obito steps to the cliff and throws himself off the cliff and falls. Kakashi saw this and just didn't have time to save him as he was surrounded by ambucks. They attacked Kakashi. Kakashi started to fight, but quantity trumped quality. But then Gay and the real Naruto, what to do with Jinwekrik? Ask the Anbuk to Kabuto. Ascend him after Papa. The Anbuks launched powerful elemental techniques at them. They were standing at the edge of the cliff, and to save themselves, jump into the cliff. Kakashi and Gay were already at their limit. Well, Naruto just wouldn't show anything. They fall down, and the Anbuks disappeared. But then Naruto, Gay, and Kakashi are picked up by some statue. Standing on it was Obito, who awakened to Rinnegan at once. All of them survived. Naruto saw his eyes, immediately began to wonder, Father, what happened to your eyes? Ah, so pimp. After that, Obito lifted everyone to the ground. Geto Mazo disappeared. Gay, will you keep an eye on Naruto? Obito asked, Father, are you on a mission? You could say that. Obey Uncle Gay. Alright. Gay led Naruto away to safety. When Kakashi and Obito were left alone, a dialogue began. Obito, you fool. That Naruto who took your eye was the enemy. A smartass. I knew it. I made myself believe Naruto did it. I believed I could awaken the Rinnegan, and if I couldn't, fool, it worked. It's stupid. But how could you awaken it? If I'm not mistaken, you need the first and Madara's. To me, you opened his grave. I took Madara's cages from him before he died. This will be punishment for him. Kakashi, why don't we go back to the old days? What are you talking about? You and I haven't done a single mission as a team. Isn't it about time we teamed up? They're not allowed to be on their own. So they're not allowed to be on their own for a while. The funeral took place, and after the funeral everyone started to disperse. Obito caught up with Fugaku. Fugaku-san, can you take me to the meeting of elders and heads? What do you want? I want to get rid of a rat. You mean Danzo? That's right. All right. I'll take you. Also, can I turn into one of your assistants? There's something you're not telling me. Fugaku-san, I'll explain later. Can I be there as Itachi? I'll be fine. The meeting began. They were deciding who to appoint as the 5th Hokage. It's a short election. All the elders and clan leaders have already arrived. The 3rd is dead. We have to choose a new Hokage. How about Jiraiya? Jiraiya, he's Hiruzen's apprentice. Yes, and he's also one of the legendary Trinity. A gentleman. Jiraiya can't handle it. That old man acts like a little boy. And he's in no condition to do business. He's always traveling, said Danzo. That's right. Then Tsunade's out too, isn't he? I'm going to stand for election, said Danzo. Ew. The villagers don't have any confidence in you. Yucha, supposedly Itachi, got up from his seat. I'm sorry to interrupt an adult conversation, but Danzo-sama would be a good Hokage, said Itachi. So you see, said Danzo. Ew. If Itachi himself, who thinks like a Hokage, says that, then maybe Danzo should be appointed 5th. Everyone turned over and nodded. Then Danzo, the 5th Hokage, The feudal lord doesn't have time to finish his sentence before being interrupted by the same Itachi. Excuse me, I'd like to add one more thing. Itachi looks up at Dan and asks him if there's anything else. At this point, Itachi looks at Danzo and says, Danzo-sama, if it's not a secret, what are you hiding under your right eye? Danzo saw that there was a catch, so he started. There's nothing there. I lost my right eye in the war. I believe you, Danzo-sama, but still, I insist. Who are you to insist, you little puppy? Danzo spoke harshly. Dear elders and clan leaders, the other day Obito Yoshi's right eye was stolen, and I can say with certainty that it was Danzo. Everyone in the room started whispering, but still the feudal lord decided to check it out. Danzo, really? Take off the blindfold. Prove to us that you're clean. Danzo began to calmly remove the blindfold, and Itachi reincarnated himself. So Danzo didn't expect to see me alive. Asked Obito. But how? And your eyes? Danzo, give up. Right now you can't do anything against me. We'll meet again. Danzo said and disappeared. Well, I have to go too, said Obito, and his clone dispersed. What? That was Obito and his clone. Meanwhile, at Root's headquarters, Obito and Kakashi were waiting here while Obito's clone gathered information. Kakashi, he's gone. Just like I thought. Then let's do it, said Kakashi, and they entered the building. Danzo was there and saw them. What are you standing there for? Attack! Shouted Danzo and gave his sixes a command. They surrounded them, and Danzo started to make his feet. Kakashi, he's running away. Don't let him get away. I'll deal with them, said Obito, and tossed the anbuks standing behind him aside with his Shirna Tensei, thereby opening the way for Kakashi, who followed Danzo. On the street, Danzo stopped, and they started fighting. After about 10 minutes, Obito came out of the building. Kakashi, am I too late? Obito, you were right. He has your eye. Obito and Kakashi took out Danzo in a couple of minutes, but Danzo started to use his lethal technique. Kakashi, commute on his stomach. Don't let him destroy the eye. Got it, said Kakashi, and sucked in Danzo's entire torso. There was only one head left of Danzo. Obito went to that head and got his eye back. The next day, the election was held, as it was thwarted. But Obito was no longer here. Danzo was a rat the whole time. So that's how long we kept the rat. So, what about the Hokage, Dry, or Tsunade? We still have to look for them. And we urgently need a leader. Without a leader, we'll be defenseless. Well, who can we pick? How about Fugaku Uchiha? That's a good one. He's the kind of guy who has a handle on government affairs. Yeah, what do you think of Fugaku? It's the same police force, but a little more complicated. I'll pass. I'm sorry. I'm fine with my job. Too bad. How about Kakashi Haddock? The son of the White Fang of Konoha. Good choice. I propose Obito Uchiha as a candidate. The head of the Haddock clan has spoken. Kakashi, right. How we have forgotten about him since he was the one who brought Danzo out into the open. Obito Uchiha, I'd love to, but his past, a feudal sama? That's all in the past. Well, his merits deserve it. Will he accept it? Yes, he will. Because his dream was to become a Hokage. That's right, well-respected elders and clan leaders. Do you agree? The feudal asked. Everyone deliberated and approved. It is decided. Obito Uchiha the 5th, Hokage of Konoha. Everyone left and Kakashi went to Obito's house. Naruto's house. Naruto, said Obito. What? I wanted to. What did you want? I never knew how to give gifts. Well, I wanted to congratulate you and give you one thing in honor of you becoming a genin. Oh, you shouldn't have bothered," said Naruto. "No, you will. You wanted to learn how to teleport like me, didn't you?" he asked Obito with a smile on his face. "No, I hadn't. But you said you needed the Sharingan for that." Obito showed him the Sharingan and said, "I want to give you my Sharingan. Would you accept it?" "It's embarrassing." "Take it, Naruto. I want you to at least get something from me after me. I hope it will protect you." Naruto sincerely hugged him and thanked him. "Of course I will," said Naruto, after which there was a knock at the door. "I'll go get it," said Obito and went to the door. "Ah, Kakashi, is that you? What do you want?" "Obito, they want to make you the next Hokage." "Kakashi, stop joking." "I'm not joking. Come on, becoming Hokage is still your dream. I hope." "Kakashi, I'm very happy, but I have to say no. I have Naruto." "Obito, that was your dream. Come on. Life doesn't throw away gifts like that twice." "I don't know. Let's go," said Kakashi, and led him into the room where Naruto was. "Hi Naruto." "Oh hey Kakashi-san. Now I'll be hiding my eye too." A Sharingan." "Yeah. My father gave it to me, and I'm happy for you." "Naruto, here's the thing. They want your father to be the 5th Hokage. Is that okay with you?" "Kakashi-san, why are you asking me? Why should I mind? I'm glad." Meanwhile, Obito became the 5th Hokage, and Jiraiya returned to the village. Obito told Jiraiya what was going on, and asked him to train with Naruto. The pervert agreed. Naruto too, since Obito told him that the pervert was his godfather. Notes and flashbacks. When Naruto went to the arena, Misuke and Danzo were waiting for him. Misuke kidnapped him and Danzo reincarnated into him and then arranged to steal himself. And Gai, in turn, found Misuke and saved Naruto, and then you know what happened. As for Obito's Rinnegan, Obito had a hard time accepting the fact that Naruto took his eye. He purposely faked his own death to make Danzo think he was dead. And the awakening. I don't think anything could be